Well, guys, this looks pretty sinister to me. U.S. government removes detailed pollution map from the internet. The loss of the tracker, supporters say, will inhibit public access to data on the environmental. In other words, you're going to have to believe what the United Nations tells you now. Huh. "15 years ago, the U.S. National Library of Medicine launched ToxMap, a free, interactive online application that combines pollution data from at least a dozen U.S. government sources. A ToxMap user could pan and zoom across the map of the United States, sprinkle with thousands of blue and red dots, with each blue dot representing a factory, coal-fired power plant, or other facility that had released certain toxic chemicals into the environment. Each red dot marking a Superfund program site, some of the nation's most contaminated land, according to the EPA. He retired the map on December 16, 2019. Yeah, I think it's pretty stunning that the National Library of Medicine is actually retiring this pretty essential tool for our environmental right to know. This was put up in the beginning just because the public has a right to know. So you can zoom all across here, find out what the heck's going on. Yeah, data sharing tools like TalkMax have their roots in the 1980 when a toxic gas leak at Union Carbide plant in India killed thousands of people. In response to the disaster, lawmakers in the United States called for legislation that would give Americans information about potential toxins sources in their communities under a principle called Right to Know. The Emergency Planning and Community Right to Know Act, passed in 1986, required that companies using certain hazardous chemicals to report that information to the EPA and for the EPA to make information available to the public. Guys, I'm gonna put a link down below so you can get to this. Kind of weird all of a sudden that they're closing this down, but apparently they made a decision before Trump even got into office, which means that your Council on Foreign Relations, or your United Nations, and all them good people, they've got a plan. New World Order. Okay, I'll put a link to this. I suggest you look at it.